Welcome to Nerd and the Noob, episode 9. Holy crap, we talk about a lot of stuff.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. This is Nerd and the Noob, episode 9. My name is Greg. I am your nerd.
I am Michael. I am the noob.
And welcome to another lovely episode. We're 9 episodes in, and we still enjoy doing this.
I lost my page. Oh, there it is. Sorry, go ahead.
So, instead of doing a weekend chat explosion, we're going to go right into this because, as I said in the intro, this is a lot of stuff to go through.
Yeah, if you're looking at this in Twitch or in or on YouTube, you can actually see how much stuff is on the docket for today. There's a crap ton.
All right, so getting started. First off, is Joss Whedon was confirmed this past week as the Avengers 2 writer and director.
Yay!
And how did they put it? Helping develop, air quotes, Marvel television shows.
Isn't he also coming? Isn't he going to be like the Marvel correspondent or whatever for the next couple of years?
I think they tied him up till 2016. That's in one of them.
I'll find it. Direct the Marvels Avengers.
Try the iFanboy one.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Let's bring it over here.
We're gonna bring that over here.
Joss Whedon. Marvel have Joss Whedon on contract until 2015, and they're going to work him, which basically means they won.
Joss Whedon has signed an exclusive deal with Marvel Studios for film and television through the end of 2015. As part of that deal, Whedon will write and direct Marvel's The Avengers 2, as well as help develop a new live-action series for Marvel Television at ABC. He will also contribute creatively to the next phase of Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So basically, this is going to become a Whedonverse in the Marvel.
This is his new
movieverse. I don't know.
I think it's his new Buffy. I think he's been out of the TV business long enough. This is his new Buffy.
I think he's just saving money to start FireFly over again, or to bring him back 10 years later.
Oh, I don't know that will ever happen.
Oh,
anyway, so back to your. Let's see. Do you see anything in here you want to talk about?
Hulk television show has already been attached to Guillermo del Toro. So my guess, if I were going to say anything, he's not going to use any of the major movie characters.
How do you do a Marvel cartoon or live action without the major characters?
Well, I mean, I guess they could. You know, DC did Flash years ago, which was okay. I liked it, but it was very low budget.
He's a major character.
Not at the
He's
time.
one of the original 5
yeah, but not
Justice
at the time.
League. Well, whatever.
But I have no clue. I'd be willing to bet that a lot of people that are begging for Scarlet Witch, not Scarlet Witch.
Her?
Holy crap! I screwed that up. Black Widow. I got her name and another character mixed up. Black Widow or a Hawkeye television show or a movie. I mean, that might go into a television show.
I don't know. I'm just blah. I'm worried. I'm not worried. I love this.
I think bringing him back to be the director of at least the next movie, because it's not going to come out before 2015.
Well, this is the surprise announcement, however, is that Whedon will also help develop that rumored Marvel television show set in the Avengers / Iron Man / Thor / Captain America cinematic universe, which again may be the best case scenario for both fans of Marvel Comics and fans of corporate earnings.
They want money, and he earns a lot of it.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
You know, I think this is. I think Marvel basically got into the news, and you know when they released this,
right,
they checked their mark of ruling television and movie for the next 10 years.
Yes,
because he may only be attached completely, exclusively until 2015 now.
Mm-hmm.
But if he makes something he enjoys, he's going to stay longer than 2015.
I just can't wait to see the next Avengers. I mean, there's a couple of things I want to see. Actually, on top of everything, I want to see a Nighthawk. No. Hawkeye. No, it was Hawk something. I wanted to see a Hawkeye movie. Because that would just be epic, I think. I think it would be. I have no idea who his bad guys are. I don't care if you make his bad guys,
That's the thing,
like
though.
deer.
I mean, if you want a Hawkeye movie, take away the guns from the Newborn movie and just give him a bow and arrow.
Fair enough, but still, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
I think he might do that. I think he likes doing the street level characters. Hawkeye and Black Widow, they're street level characters. They're not super beings. They are, they're street level. They fight all the things.
They're trained humans.
They fight all the things that the gods and the powerful cannot be bothered to fight.
Right.
Ant-Man and Wasp in the next Avengers. Probably going to happen. I don't know about Wasp, but I'm pretty sure Ant-Man. I think they're using a different
Why do they
Ant-Man.
call him Ant-Man when he gets really, really big?
Because he can also get really, really small.
He always gets really, really big.
To fight, yes, but then he gets small to communicate with the ants. His helmet, he has a helmet.
But they have Wasp for the really, really small.
She can only get that. She can get about that small. She gets.
Wasn't there another guy that did like the other level, like microscopic levels?
I don't know.
Either way. So that's in the long box. We kind of ran through it pretty quickly, but
there's a lot to see, as you guys will see in the doc. There's a lot to read about it. Most of it is a little repetitive, but it is also very good to know that they've got him on they've got him hooked.
He ain't going nowhere
for the next few years.
So the next one, hang on. Which one would you like pulled up? This one?
That one talks about the good parts of it, so sure. Earlier last week, or this week, or whenever you're listening to this, there was a rumor going around that Ben Affleck could possibly direct a Justice League movie. And I called my brother and screamed and got dirty looks for it on the road. No kidding. This lady was driving next to me, and I'm screaming in my car, and I look over next to me, and I go, "What?"
We get Joss Whedon, and for everybody that doesn't know, I'm leaning over the wrong way. For everybody that doesn't know, I'm a big fan of Marvel. He's a big DC guy. So we get Joss Whedon, and you get Good Will Hunting.
I said that. That's exactly what I said, not Good Will Hunting. My feeling is we're going to get a guy to direct a major superhero movie that couldn't even sell his own superhero movie.
That was a horrible movie.
But AintItCool.com had one of their writers, one of their contributors put out something crediting that as a director, he's got 5 directorial credits to his name, one of which is a student film, so we take that out. One of which is a short film, I don't know what it's about. One of them doesn't come out until October. There are 2 other ones, and they are listed down, I think they're listed down below. Let's see here. I thought they were listed down below anyway. One of them is The Town, and the other one is Gone Baby Gone. And from what I read about those movies and what I understand about the direction and everything, they did very well.
Yes, but as I pointed out, if you've ever watched the Oscars, nobody actually watches the movies that win Oscars.
No. I asked people at work, friends. I asked a lot of people. A lot of people saw The Town. They said it was a good movie.
Okay.
See? I haven't seen Gone Baby Gone, but I did look at the credits on that for awards and stuff. Uh-huh. And at other things other than the Oscars or whatever, it got Best New Director, up-and-coming director. He got good stuff and good reviews, and it was a critical movie. And
critically acclaimed.
Yeah, I guess you want to say those words.
But regardless of all that,
yeah, this came out earlier in the week, and then later on we got another post, and I've got one here from Bleeding Cool posted under or not, that states that he's pretty much already said no to the movie.
Love the picture.
But he wants to take a meeting
apparently
anyway.
Ben Affleck won't direct the Justice League movie, but he will take a meeting about it.
Seriously? So, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if maybe he's he's decided that, it's probably not good for him, but he'll take a meeting about it and tell Matt about it. Matt Damon.
I don't know if that's
I don't think he
better or
directs.
worse.
I think he just acts because he was good at it.
Ouch.
But I don't know. I don't know what that means for it. I think that means that he wants to see, he's already said, no, I'm not doing it. But maybe it's, no, I'm not doing it.
Unless you pay me boatloads of money.
Unless this stuff happens. I mean,
Who would you like to direct Justice League?
I'm kind of on the bandwagon with everybody else. I'd like to see a dark Justice League, maybe centered around the world apocalypse, the New Gods stuff, and Darkseid. So, Nolan, I think, would be cool for it. Other than that, I don't know. From what I understand of Affleck's movies, they're all very kind of, grittier, a little bit darker. Mm-hmm. So maybe that could work out. I'm gonna watch his movies. I'm gonna go back and watch at least those 2 movies. The Town and Gone Baby Gone.
Okay, if you couldn't pick Nolan, who would it be?
If I couldn't pick Nolan, who would it be? Spielberg. He did Indiana Jones really well.
No, he didn't.
Indiana Jones.
He put aliens at the end.
Hey, what are you talking about? That movie never happened.
At the end of an Indiana Jones film,
never
he put
happened.
aliens.
It never happened.
Aliens.
I don't know.
Aliens.
Okay, well...
don't say George Lucas.
I wasn't going to, believe me.
Because he changed his mind halfway through.
Nolan was not a big director before he came to do Batman. He was a smaller...
What about the guy that does the MI3 movie, or the Mission Impossible movies?
No, because he continues to hire Tom Cruise.
Fair enough.
I think maybe if they're going to do it, why don't they go with somebody... If they're not going to go with Nolan, if Nolan is outright done, he doesn't want anything to do with it, this is my Batman, and I'm done. If that's what's up, I think I'd rather see them bring an upcoming person in. Bring somebody in that is showing promise, so that we don't have any expectations for the directorial direction.
Okay.
Because that's what Nolan was. From what I understand, before Batman came out, Nolan was not the big dude. His credits came after Batman, or at least the majority of his big time ones.
You could have Ben Affleck as your director.
Again, let me watch his movies. I am extremely upset about this. Not to mention, Marvel hasn't had anything to do with him since he screwed up, Daredevil. But again, I don't call that as a screw up. I call it a good at home movie.
Yeah, it's a direct to DVD movie.
That's fine. I'll watch those all day long.
Oh, okay.
On the vein of that, though, speaking of Daredevil and stuff like that, there was talk of other stuff like just in general. Did you skip something?
I did.
You did. You skipped.
My bad.
There's a talk of redoing Daredevil, and there was talk of him possibly going back to Marvel, the Marvel movie industries instead of Fox owning them. And I think that would be good.
Yeah, but then how do you take it, though? I mean, Marvel just redid Spider-Man.
No, Sony did Spider-Man.
Sony did Spider-Man?
Sony owns Spider-Man, Daredevil. I think Sony does anyway. I know Fox owns Daredevil and X-Men. Sony owns Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, I think is how that works. And regardless of what anybody thinks, the reason that Spider-Man was remade so quickly was because within the 5-year limit, if they hadn't made another one, it had gone back to Marvel. And they're not letting Spider-Man go. Daredevil, I don't know why they don't let him go. Like you said, it was a direct-to-TV thing, or direct-to-DVD thing that I enjoyed.
It wasn't a direct-to-DVD, I don't think.
It became that.
It should have been.
John Carter-esque without all the money. Spent, anyway.
Nope.
But it just says here that, they were hoping to get back Silver Surfer and Galactus and possibly Daredevil, but later on that week, I think they announced that they would not be doing that. Let's see here. As we reported yesterday, it was thought by many that Fox and Marvel had entered negotiations to swap the film rights to certain Fantastic Four characters in exchange for an extension on Daredevil, whose film rights are up in October. These reports have been denied by sources at Fox. The site says the studio is much more passionate about keeping the Fantastic Four alive than Daredevil. So
I don't know why they ruined 2 movies.
So what I think is going to happen is Daredevil's going to go back to Marvel. They're going to get him and sell him, and it'll end up being amazing because they haven't done a bad movie yet. And you can add him into the next Avengers movie if they get him back in time.
Daredevil?
Oh yeah, Daredevil on his own, reading his comics, he's a badass. I love the character Daredevil in general. Fantastic Four, I would love to get back because they're a big part of the Avengers and stuff like that. But, because Thing and Hulk.
Why did we have to go through all the crappy movies first?
Because they had to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still waiting to see if they learn how to do a good Superman movie.
That's true. True that. Alright, so
do you want to move on to the next one?
This is a possible director for the Daredevil. What?
Just click that.
Wow.
Just wanted to make sure.
Wow. And we're going to grab this. Apparently, the Drew Goddard for Daredevil.
Let's see here. Drew Goddard. Did he do anything cool? Cabin in the Woods. He was the writer and director for Cabin in the Woods. Don't know it. But it's got to be a dark movie, and Daredevil is a dark character. He's better when he's funny.
Okay.
But because that's how the most current run of Daredevil that is running right now, from the reviews I've heard on it, he's better as a funny character. Like at one point, there's a piece of art that shows him walking into a room during Christmas with a sweater on that says, "I am not Daredevil."
Wow.
Did you want to take this next topic?
You know what? I'm not as passionate about it as you might think.
This kind of goes off your rant last week, though.
Apparently, again, somebody has decided to ruin another freaking movie.
What is it this time, Bob?
Let's see. How they're ruining Robo Cop. It was all going so well. Great director, Joel Kinnaman, Samuel L. Jackson, Gary Oldman, and Abby Cornish in the cast. And then, just as we're all getting our hopes up, Robo Cop drops the bomb on us. According to Bleeding Cool, the producers have apparently chosen an abomination of a script, which deviates from the Robo Cop story massively. How bad is it? There are some experts from Twitter feed, a film critic, and blah, blah, blah.
No. Read some of these tweets. So here's some of the tweets. Let's see here. I tried to read the RoboCop remake, but 20 pages in, my nose started bleeding and I forgot my name.
I wanted to try and find both. RoboCop was already perfect. Hold on to your sides for more hilarious RoboCop details. They outsourced his construction to China. Oh, wow. That's so sad.
Now they've dropped RoboCop 3.0 onto an Al-Qaeda training camp to see what he does. Okay. That's not bad.
No, it says that's bad. But so far, there's nothing that could really destroy what made RoboCop one of the most badass action films from the 80s. Oh, wait. Here it comes.
He should be programmed to incapacitate...
in all scenarios. Agreed. Let's keep him PG-13, Dr. Norton. No! Oh God, oh dear God, RoboCop is a transformer. He goes from social mode to combat mode and back. Full transformation. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is destroying this?
I don't know.
Why must people ruin my childhood?
I mean... I don't understand.
Why?
I don't understand.
Oh, hey, there's a story.
What?
Sorry. Anything's better than this shit. Man of Steel ditches John Williams' Superman theme.
Yeah, I read about that earlier today.
That's sadness. Why would they screw with the RoboCop? And then apparently it gets worse. Go ahead.
Wait, go back. I love the quote. They did it. They actually went full Michael Bay. And as everyone knows, you never go full Michael Bay. RoboCop is a transformer. So what's going to happen? He's going to go into social mode, and then he's going to scream, "Roll out."
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Hollywood is murdering Mortal Kombat. They've made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles aliens, and now they've taken a big steaming dump all over RoboCop. This is a fantastic one. You should, guys. What is that? This one right here. If you see it on the screen, you need to go to moviepilot.com. Go check this article out. Remember, all the articles are in the description below.
Yes.
And added onto the RoboCop.
Okay, so as everyone knows, RoboCop had a partner before he became RoboCop, and it was a woman. I was going to try and watch RoboCop again today. I didn't get time.
Right.
But apparently now it is a man. A black man. And I have no problem with that. But it's a man.
It's a dude. No. See, you can't do that. It's sexist. That, and no matter how many times I screamed that Starbuck is not a chick, nobody would listen to me. So I don't want to hear the crap about it. It's a man. You know what? If they make him a freaking transformer, it's not going to matter what he is, what his partner is. So, moving on before I get really angry. What's next?
A feminine dude. No, I don't think it's going to be a feminine dude.
He's got some like badass battle scar down his face. So probably not.
So,
moving on.
Okay, so just to recap what happened this week. Marvel hit a home run out of the park grand slam game winner for the World Series and keeping Joss Whedon for a few years. DC decided to continue crapping continue crapping into the crapper and decide maybe possibly not gonna kind of Ben Affleck. And then the movie industry has decided to not come up with a single new or innovative movie in the last 5 years, and they're going to redo RoboCop.
For that matter, they couldn't pick a comic that hasn't already been made.
Ant-Man hasn't been made yet.
That one's in the works. They could pick the Doctor Strange movie. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
I think it's Marvel.
That's Marvel.
Fair enough. Who we missing? Okay, they killed Green Lantern. Batman was great. Superman is always
Well, they need a new Flash.
Flash movie.
Wonder Woman.
Okay, so this is what I want. DC verse. Make a new Flash movie. Nobody wants Wonder Woman.
Yes, we do.
No.
Yes.
Make a new Flash movie. Because then that's something that hasn't been made in a very long time, if ever. Did they ever make a movie?
I mean, if
not a good one.
Okay,
so nothing that's been recent. So we definitely need a Flash movie on apparently Wonder Woman. So there's two.
We need Wonder Woman
that haven't been made.
Because if you don't make those, people, people come in dry. They don't have. Marvel did it right with Avengers. They built up. They were like, okay, this group of people are going to love Iron Man. This group of people are going to love Thor, Captain America. They got them all going, and then they were like, okay, let's bring everyone into one theater.
Yeah. It was great. Anyway, so that's the recap
of the long box.
Yes, and we're gonna move on. Moving on. Hello. Moving on to the comic of the week is Captain America and Iron Man #1.
No, apparently it's not. Volume 1, number 635. Fix that for me.
Okay.
Apparently I stopped typing halfway through. Just take the number 1 out. It's the first volume, which means there's not another one.
Volume 1, number what? 635. Alright, it was written by Cullen Bunn, and art was done by Barry Kitsen.
Yes.
What do you think?
What did I think of it?
What did you think?
We just read it before we got started, and I actually kind of liked it.
It was good. I think it has to do with the extremist stuff. I don't know for sure.
I think there was just a small thing of it. The way it starts is, for some reason, we don't know why, because we haven't read the issues before, Iron Man's suit is messed up. He's got some put together weird suit with a whole bunch of spare parts.
He kind of looks funny.
And then you have Cap, who has one spare part, and that's a shield that rocks.
How does he never lose that?
Because it's Captain America.
No. How do you never lose?
Because he's got the beeper. He just took it. And he finds it. The little star comes out, flashes. Maybe? No? Okay.
No. I'm thinking not.
The artwork in this, I was not super. It was.
Tiger Eye says magnets.
To what?
Sorry, I snorted. Somebody in the chat said magnets.
I wasn't super big on the art. It was the Iron Man art on this I really enjoyed. But the rest of it, I don't know. Maybe it was for my tastes, for now, maybe it was a little too cartoony for me.
Nah, it's possible. I kind of liked it. Who's that dude? What's that guy's name?
I have no idea.
His name's here. Does it show you his name?
Nope.
Okay.
It features Batroc the Leaper.
It's horrible.
Such
horrible
an old character. I mean, super old character.
What I liked in it the most, the art was, it was good. I don't really have complaints against the art.
Someone again this week.
What I liked is the story on this one was awesome. It had some good jokes in it. It was written well. It was between Iron Man and Captain America. They both had a good sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Alright, I'm reading chat again.
There is a cool thing where he's holding a gun, where Iron Man is holding up a gun, then he uses his armor to kind of take it apart and then shoot all the parts at people.
That's what he did with that. Not sure how he did that, but
I don't know how he did that either.
That's more magical than anything.
No, magnets. Magnets.
Continue.
You have a very strange version of MODOK here.
Yeah, it's a big guy, big head.
Oh, it's late.
We're both
Sorry.
yawning. Don't mind us.
It's super late for us to record anyway. Yeah, MODOK is a super. I mean, he's already a giant head on a floating.
Here's one thing I don't like. I don't like how for some reason Captain America looks like he has like fish scales on.
He's always had the scales.
The scales look weird.
No, he's always had those scales.
Well, see, this picture he doesn't have scales
because it's not as close up. It doesn't have
this
to be as
picture
detailed.
doesn't have scales. That picture is close up, just as close up as that picture, and he doesn't have scales.
Yeah, but see, this is an action shot. This is an I'm coming at you shot.
Well, then whoever drew this one and drew this one should put more work into both of them. Anyways, like I said, with me, the art was whatever. It is what it is. It's
serviceable.
It's serviceable art. It's
I really do think he's sweating out that mask right there.
I do too.
Which is cool.
Yeah. It's weird, but yeah.
But again, MODOK was weird in this.
But yeah, for me, like I said, for me, it's just.
I think if I were gonna give it, the art would have been about a 3.5 for me, just because some parts take me out of it. Whereas the writing for me, I really loved the story on this just one issue. It was a big fight. That was the main part of it, but it was the way they did the fight and they progressed and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that part.
I
thought it was very cool. And the way that Cap and Tony bantered
back and forth.
It was good. I really did like it.
Yeah, if you guys have got the Comicology, go check it out. It's the Captain America Iron Man Volume 1, number 635.
Cullen Bunn and Barry Kitsen.
And moving on to my favorite part of the show, the Noob Versus. So last week's Noob Versus was, would you remind us who that was? Would you remind us?
I keep losing.
Was Katniss Everdeen versus Hawkeye.
I'm disappointed in everyone.
Now, we were assuming, we were both fairly assumptuous that Hawkeye was going to win. But that is not the
I
case.
would like to say that someone admitted to stacking the vote on the Google Doc. Someone admitted it. They tweeted it and admitted it.
Did they say how many? Oh, wait. You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do this. We'll go through. You see, even though you
remember,
lost.
the night of, I got 4.
All right.
The night we announced it.
All right,
Give me 4.
This is the stack right here. This is who stacked it.
That was the stack.
Okay. So we'll drop that down to 1. There we go. Bam. Now count them. You still
1, 2,
lose.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nope, they're not in the dock.
We tweeted
Not
it,
in
and
the
these were
dock.
tweets. These were tweets.
Not in the
Dang
dock.
it! I want to win.
Not in the dock.
I hate you.
You lost again, which means you have to do the walk of shame. Over to the whiteboard, please.
I hate you.
And mark another win for the noob.
That would be 5 in a row. It's the 5 feet.
And bam! I love it.
I hate you.
I love it. I love it so much.
I hate you so much.
I know you do. So, with that part out of the way, we got to come up with a new noob versus. And you know what? I'm going to take a book out of this, and I'm going to go Iron Man.
You're going to go Iron Man?
I'm going Iron Man.
You're going Iron Man. I don't know what I want to go.
How do you spell Iron Man? Is it one word or two?
2, I think.
Iron Man versus.
Alright, Iron Man. It's nerdy of me.
Okay. You gotta sit back down.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, what? You have to stand to think.
Yes, my brain is in my butt. Iron Man versus Darth Vader.
Okay, all right. This ought to be interesting.
Iron Man versus Darth Vader. All Vader has to do is this. And take apart the armor. Or he can do this. You want to drink some more, Tony?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that didn't work against his son.
Don't jump. Stop, Luke.
You know, when your own son goes, "No! It's a lie!" and then jumps. Yeah.
Iron Man versus Darth Vader. Katniss would win. I don't think so.
See, Tech says easy. Iron Man, pew pew lasers.
Hey,
Pew
no,
pew,
no,
pew
no,
pew lasers.
no,
Pew, pew,
because
lasers.
Han Solo shot him with the laser gun, and he just went pew 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 laser my ass.
Yeah, but Tony Stark's lasers are equivalent
Hey,
to
write 'em down.
electricity.
There's one for me.
But we'll have this up on all 3 Twitters, and
I will make a Google
we'll
Doc
have
as
the
well.
dog floating around so that you can vote there, because I don't want him to think he lost again. I mean, won again. That would be embarrassing. But anyways, like I was saying, Iron Man's energy is more like lightning. I mean, it's like it's that pure, like, just unharnessed, you know. And as we all know, Vader can die from lightning. So, just saying, you're gonna lose again.
No,
so we need to go for a 6 feet.
Pew pew
6 feet.
lasers. Pew pew lasers. No stopping the Lord of the Darkness.
Lord of the Darkness.
That's what I came up with at the time.
Lord of the Dark. You mean like Lord of the Sith?
Lord of the dark side of the Force with the Sith, and it's really late.
Yeah, you're having a bad day. Look, there's another one for me. Ooh, that's 2. Oh, do you want to count this? We got 1 for me. 2 for me. 1 for you, and 1 for Katniss. So, like I said, watch out for our Twitters, his, mine, and Nerd the Noob, and we'll make sure there's a doc in there. Anyways, now moving on.
Do not fail me.
He's so bad. He's lost 6 in a row.
Although, given the powers of the dark side.
Nope. He said Iron Man. Pew pew lasers. So, now we're moving on to the short box. This is just quick one-offs that we're going to throw at you.
We don't have to be really quick. I don't know. What are we at? What's our time at?
I have no idea.
About 35 minutes.
We're doing pretty good.
We're doing a lot better than I thought we would. We talked about Joss Whedon, but again... Okay, so...
Go ahead, continue. You
wanted this one so bad. Okay, so raise your hand if you're a World of Warcraft current addict or if you are in recovery. That many, really? Okay.
Fake! Sorry, go ahead.
World of Warcraft loses millions of subscribers in 3 months. There are 4 theories why. I'm not going to go into detail on all of them, but here are the theories a lot of people say. 1, everybody's jumping to Diablo 3. I agree. I know a lot of people jumping. 2, there are too many free alternatives, such as the Star Wars MMO is going free. There is all kinds of other crap free out there that I've seen. DC is free, I think, too. Blizzard is turning off hardcore gamers by appealing to the masses.
By giving them Kung Fu Panda, and we're moving on to the next one.
Number 4 has been out for a long time.
Yeah, I think it's about time WoW died.
It is. WoW is coming to its own death.
It released in 2004. It's been nearly 10 years. So we should expect Minecraft to last another, what, 8?
Yeah. No, I think it'll last longer. Because you can mod it better.
That's true. Fair enough. So, go through, read that article. It's a fairly large article.
It's a good article. I actually enjoyed the article on top of just wanting to go, ha 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 ha!
Stupid Warcraft. Now, moving on. It's going to be a short show.
Apparently, our opening was a lie.
Yes, it was. We thought this was going to be
No,
a
we
long
talk
show.
about a lot of stuff. We just don't have a lot to say about it.
Apparently. Yes.
Next Gen Xbox confirmed by Microsoft General Manager. That turned out to be a lie.
Yes,
apparently.
it did. I read this.
So a lot of people saw. Where did they see this at anyway? Photos of the Next Gen development kit, and there apparently was a sign somewhere that said Xbox 720.
What they were talking about was the Xbox Live is going to be confirmed new. They're going to change it,
And a lot of other Microsoft stuff.
but not the Xbox.
No, I don't. I still don't. The rumors are about 18 months, and I think that's way too early because we'd have seen way too much of that by now.
So, little article, kind of a one-offer. Kind of a lie now. It's kind of
It is kind of a lie, but still, it's worth looking at. Maybe there's a truth within the lie. I put this on here because I thought it was interesting. Hulk TV pilot is just waiting for the writer, Guillermo del Toro. And for those of you who don't know, I am pretty sure he is of Hellboy fame. So if he gets the same...
Yeah, but who's they going to get to play Hulk again?
I think they're even in the TV. Even in the TVs. I'm getting old.
Is it in the TVs?
It's in the TVs.
In the televisions and the stuff and the things.
I think they should use the same dude from the movies.
Hello.
I'm not doing it right now.
Do it. Hello.
Hello. This is a really bad impression of Christopher Walken listening to Nerd and the Noob.
So freaking random. Oh, it's so late. Anyways, back to the story. Go ahead.
Basically, what it talks about is him and the executive producer David Eek from Battlestar Galactica could possibly be there. It looks like it's being targeted for 2013-2014 television season, which my assumption would be somewhere around fall of next year, which would be cool. If they even get anywhere close to the production design of the Avengers version of Hulk, I think as long as they have good story, it'll be a hit.
I agree. I think. I don't know. It's hard to write for the Hulk.
You have the chance to bring in the Hulk family.
What, like She-Hulk and stuff like that?
Nowadays, there's She-Hulk, there's a Red Hulk, there's the Abomination, there's all kinds of people. Rick Jones, human that watches the Hulk and helps keep track of Banner.
Oh. Anyways, moving on. Next post up is bang bang boom.
Serenity. FireFly's Serenity got a Lego treatment, and I have a friend who loves both and should see this, and he's probably seen this article. Somebody made a 7-foot Lego replica of the ship, and it's actually here. There's a picture of it in the doc. Click it. You really will want to check this out because it is fantastic. It looks amazing. It's just, it's mind-blowing.
You guys have to see this.
What are you doing?
Look at that.
If you're in the video, check it out. It's amazing.
I can't scroll over. I can't scroll. Look at that, guys. We're showing the chat. That is freaking unreal.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're enjoying every bit of it.
Okay.
It's just the picture was amazing, and I was like, I love FireFly. Ignore that. Next.
Oh, sorry. It has Big Bang Theory on it.
I picked a lot of stuff this week.
Yes, you did. Moving on.
You can help me talk about this one. This one's sad.
Doink.
Go for it.
Bob Hoskins retired from acting following Parkinson's disease diagnosis. For those of you that don't know, Bob Hoskins was the detective in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He was Hook's.
He was Shmee.
He was Shmee in Hook and the newer one.
Was he?
Yeah. There was a newer one that he was Shmee in also.
Most recently, he was the elder gentleman in the Snow White and the Huntsman movie.
The elder gentleman?
He was in the thing. It looked like a dwarf, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I wanted to.
Sadness abounds.
But it is very sad. He's 69 years old, and he's been acting for a very long time. But personally, childhood, Roger Rabbit is still by far one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I will watch it anytime it's on TV or just sometimes with my son. And I think it's very sad that he's got Parkinson's disease.
Isn't that what Michael J. Fox has got?
I am pretty sure that's what Michael J. Fox has. So, maybe
they can form a club.
I think there is one.
Okay.
He started it years ago.
I'm going to hell.
It's really sad. I wanted to point that out. It's something that's near and dear to me, so I wanted to get that out there.
Fair enough.
Well wishes. If you pray to somebody, pray for them.
Moving on.
What do we got?
Next is this is all you. This is such crap.
Tony Moore is suing the Walking Dead people. He's suing Robert Kirkman for how do they word it? Co-ownership or co-authorship of The Walking Dead. But from what I understand, he drew and contributed to the first. Let's see here. Moore launched The Walking Dead with Kirkman in 2003 and illustrated the first 6 issues. So he is claiming that he was a writer and helped create the characters that launched a 100-issue series, along with several other Kirkman properties known as Brit, Battle Pope. I think there was one more. No, okay, it was Brit and Battle Pope. I've never heard of Brit. Battle Pope I've heard of, and I've also heard is very good.
I don't know. You're blah 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 zombie.
I think it's
blah,
crap
blah,
that he's doing this because he
blah.
only drew 6 issues. 6 of them. There are 100 issues.
Zombie crap. Blah blah blah.
I hate you.
Blah.
You're gonna need to be opened up more a little bit.
No. Zombies suck. Blah.
Okay, go.
Moving on to the third page of the doc today. This is ridiculous.
Here, this is all you, brother.
Hey, this one's me. I came up with this one. It's going to hit play. I got to mute. So, this is just a trailer. I wanted to go check it out. I've never actually seen the original, but this is they've got Chris Hemsworth from Thor, Josh Hutcherson from The Hunger Games. Let's see. Who else is in here? There was another guy I recognized in this. Get out, mango. Zombies are amazing.
Josh Peck?
Josh Peck from old Nickelodeon shows. There's another one in here, but I don't remember where she's from. Anyways, so they are redoing Red Dawn. Awesome!
How are you awesome about this, but freak out about everything else?
What do you mean?
This is a redo. Again, they don't have an original movie.
You know what helps? I've never seen the original. Now, what I do think is funny is if you go in and you go watch the trailer, Chris Hemsworth is not American. We know that.
We know this.
Okay? He has not such a great American accent in the movie. He tries really hard, but when he gets real serious, his British comes out. I don't know why.
Australian,
I'm
pretty sure.
Or Australian, or whatever. His accent comes out. So I don't know. I thought it was really good. The trailer looked really good. Cool concept. And like I said, it's a remake, and I've just never seen the original. So, what are we doing?
Moving on!
There we go. Okay, next one is Expendables 2 poster.
So there is
apparently is getting a little bit of
criticism because it's basically
The Last Supper?
Portraying The Last Supper with all of the Expendables characters and actors, and I mean, it's a good...
Okay, so who's this?
Arnold.
Who's that? Yeah, we don't know him.
I don't know him.
Who's that?
Jet Li.
Who's that?
Lundgren.
Who's that?
Chuck Norris.
No,
Not a clue.
Know. Who's that?
Stallone.
Who's that?
I forgot back in the corner over here.
I know, but you don't know.
Hemsworth.
Oh, who's that?
Where's his name? Statham.
Who's that?
Van Damme.
Who's that?
Cruz.
Who's that?
Couture.
Who's that?
Willis.
That's a lot of freaking people.
Apparently, in the next one,
they're doing a third.
There's probably going to be a third one, and there's rumor of Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, and Nicolas Cage.
That's got to be a fan.
On top of whoever doesn't die in this one.
That's got to be fan driven. There's no way they.
No,
get that.
apparently this was out there. This was by them.
Anyways, it's just a poster. It's a link to the poster. It's an awesome. Well, let's see if I can show it in the actual show here. There you go. Expendables. It's kind of hard to see in the show because it's kind of small down there.
It's small.
But click on the link. Go check it out. And moving on. Next thing is Hawkeye doesn't like being bad. Hawkeye didn't like being a bad guy.
Jeremy Renner was disappointed with Hawkeye in the Avengers. When he signed on, he figured he was going to be a badass good guy for the entire thing, and then read the script and found out in the first 5 minutes of the movie he becomes a walking zombie biatch.
Yeah.
Still badass because he takes the dude's eye out with an arrow. I'm getting a little bit in there. But I don't know. I kind of agree with him. I know a lot of people that kind of thought it was crap that you come in and then all of a sudden Hawkeye is turned into a bad guy for the majority of the movie.
I agree.
I did not like that. Was probably my biggest critique thinking back now, having had time to sit and stop going, oh my god, the Avengers. I hope in the Avengers 2 that he's again does not get his mind taken over by somebody much more powerful than him.
Oh, I don't think that's why I think he needs his own movie.
I just don't know.
I think a Hawkeye movie would be awesome.
I just don't know if
maybe you have cameos from other, the other actors come in and do cameos. But I think Hawkeye,
I don't know, except for Iron Man, because you do a cameo with him, it's $35 million.
That's true. Maybe they do it with Scarlett Johansson. They do a buddy movie, and they figure out kind of how he started.
A buddy cop movie? Really?
So I don't know where that came from.
Now, okay, I've thought about this. Maybe, I don't know who goes after who. Maybe he goes after her. Because she wasn't always in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, yeah, but I'd like to see where he came from. How did he learn to do what he does? Does
by
anybody know?
Aiming?
You're such a jackass.
And moving on!
And to end the show today, which it's about right. We're going to be about 5 minutes short. We've got the Noob Discusses. The Noob Discusses today is kind of strange because it's not something I'm like, oh my god, about. But it is Mary Elizabeth Winstead is reprising her role as John McClane's daughter in the new Die Hard.
John McClane's daughter.
That's what I said. John McClane's daughter in the new Die Hard movie. Apparently it's called After All?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
A
called...
Good Day to Die Hard.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. At this point, I don't care if they can't come up with an original thought, because every Die Hard movie is...
Oh, the last one was awesome with Justin Long in it.
Oh, I think Justin Long needs to be in it again. I don't care how they use him in the story. I think Justin Long needs to be in this movie again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Didn't they date at the end of that? No more Die Hard movies would be.
It's kind of like Mission Impossible for Bruce Willis. He's gonna make him till he dies.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And Tom Cruise is gonna make Mission Impossible until someone kills him. Jesus. I know you're listening.
Right, yeah. Uh-huh. I would love to. The only reason I put this in the Noob discusses because I want to talk about this. Do you think Bruce Willis is getting too old to do these action movies?
No! I think the older and scruffier and gruffier and old man cranky he gets, the better they get.
Is this like a, not a Harrison Ford, but a Clint Eastwood like
type of thing? As he gets older, he gets even...
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, I really like as he gets older these movies, and not to mention Bruce Willis is still funny.
I wish they'd make it a rated R again though. I mean, I know in the 80s, I'm pretty sure they were all rated R. If they weren't, they were a little bit laxer on stuff.
Yeah.
But they made it PG-13, and it was just a good action movie. Like there was no boob, there was not much blood, wasn't a whole lot of cussing.
I don't know. He did shoot himself through the shoulder.
Still, I mean, really, it was kind of sterile. I mean, when you shoot yourself in the shoulder, I don't care where you shoot, blood gonna come out.
But he into the other dude. All the blood was on him.
I just don't know. I don't know.
See you later.
Okay. Anywho, but so apparently they're gonna have what is it? Jai Courtney has been cast as the brother or the son, I guess. Jack.
Didn't know. Oh, wait. Maybe I do remember that.
Did he have a son? I haven't watched him in a long time.
It's been a long time since I watched him.
But the only reason I'm sitting here.
First of all, she's hot.
So flippin' hot. You know what? Also, at this point, I think the character of Bruce Willis, of John McClane, is more important than maybe him doing the action sequences in it.
You think at least being McClane?
I think him being McClane, kind of like Jet Li, was it Jet Li? Not Jet Li that retired. Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he quit doing his own stunts. Now, granted, his movies went downhill a little bit, but his movies.
But you can only get beat up like that for so long.
Well, yeah, but his movies were also never large and in charge movies, except when they had Chris Tucker in them.
Rush Hour.
That's why I said except. But other than that, I think you can have him, some 30-year-old stuntman or whatever, come in and
shave his head,
get a little bald patch up top, something like that, and do the stunts. What I hope they're not, when I'm looking at this picture of the son, what I hope is not happening in this movie is they're transitioning to a son theme, and they're gonna have Die Hard Generation 2 or something like that. Like they did with the. I don't
think a Jack McClane movie would sell real well.
Well, consider also since we have no idea who he is. I mean, if he was a bigger actor, maybe. It's not like he's got to be younger. So bring Zachary Levi in. I like him. I'll do it. Quit! Leave my computer alone. He's like fiddling with my computer over here, people.
IMDb him.
Now, let's see, what is he known for? Spartacus, and Stone Brothers. That's it. Spartacus.
So he can kick some butt.
So apparently he's in Spartacus. Who is he in Spartacus?
Varro.
Is that a main character?
How many episodes did he do?
Let's see. It doesn't say.
Go back a page and it'll tell you how many episodes he did.
Oh, it doesn't?
It should.
No, it just says
10.
2000. Oh, does it?
He did 10 episodes before he got the axe. Literally.
So, I don't know. But he's really not even... He looks just like a standard guy. I mean, he doesn't look like he's got that celebrity look. So, I don't know. With all that being said, I like that there's another Die Hard movie. I think they did a good job
for for the first time, I will agree. Not a remake, but a continuation of a saga.
A continuation, therefore, of. And with all that being said, guys, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you. It was a lot to talk about, but we still fit it into our time frame, which was excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, so I wanted to mention.
God, I thought we were going to get through this.
It's not in the doc, but I saw it. Apparently, there's going to be a third Bill and Ted, and Keanu Reeves has talked about what it's going to cover. So check that out. I like Bill and Ted. I think they're funny. Come on, Bill and Ted with stoner kids.
Really?
Teenagers. Come on, they're old
Really?
at this point. I think it'd be funny. And then you can look at him and go, I was in the Matrix.
Wow. Anyways,
thank you for joining us today, tonight, or whenever you're listening to this. If you want to check us out, we're on iTunes, we're on Android, we're on YouTube. If you'd like to contact us, you can email us at nerdofthenoob@gmail.com. Nerdofthenoob@gmail.com. We're at nerdofthenoob on Twitter. My Twitter is at gman0184.
OPEC_mango.
That is for your noob, Michael. Please hit us up with anything you got. If you have something you see that you want us to talk about, please send it to us. Check out the Twitter here in the next couple of days. I'm going to send out the ballot for Iron Man versus Darth Vader for new verses.
Is he going to lose?
I don't want to lose. Do not let me lose, people. But in closing, I want to say what I say every time, which is whether there's one of you or 1,000 of you, you're all epic, and stay epic.
Peace.
Out.